Bienvenidos, listos para el juego.
Tenemos muchas cosas que hablar el día de hoy. You're not the coach, you're not the GM, you're not the owner, you're not Jerry Jones. It's a good season so far. Let's hope it continues. Morning, guys. As you can see, well, I'm not so excited. Rough way. Take two. All right. Morning, guys. As you can tell, I'm not so excited. I've been seeing a couple of videos, and about 19 minutes ago, probably Stephen A. already started talking shit, and the bad man that Aaron Rodgers is, and all that BS that he talks about. I just find it interesting that, and I'm not saying to be a sore loser, the fact of the matter is, the first half was really tainted for me in the sense that they extended drives, little hands to the face, and what I could argue is when they threw those flags, so basically at the end of the play, not right away, maybe I need to see the replay, but it feels that way, that the Butler, for example, mistake, he's looking at the sidelines, he's getting yelled at or whatnot by the coaches, you're not going in, whatnot. So how is it unsportsmanlike, really? Has it been used in a negative way before to trick people and substitutions and whatnot? And it's, again, after a successful play was run. So it's really tainted for me, what the refs did. Now, if they were trying to fix it, but because I heard it from haters and other people, that you won't get called. I mean, holding calls, and I mean, if the refs were trying to fix it that way, they just tainted the whole freaking game. Think about it. But they extended drives. They allowed Aaron Rodgers to extend the drive, and he delivered what he needed to do. So it's like you're tainting the game because you have a quarterback that if you give him a shot, he's going to get it. Now, quoting Shango, don't give the ball back to Aaron Rodgers, right? And that was my whole feeling. I told my dad that I watched the game with my dad, is onside kick. When we were one score away, right, and your defense fucked up the first half, onside kick. They need to get a field goal and fix it, even if you give him a short field, but do an onside kick. Nobody's expecting an onside kick. He argued not to spike it. I was calling spike it because I figured they were going to run the ball. Fuckers. I mean, you got a 3rd and 3 and you pass it again. I'm not sure if I wish I had a little bit more memory on if they ran the ball, but I think they passed the ball because they figured they didn't have enough time. Fuckers, run the ball. Run the ball. You got a timeout for the field goal. That's what they're there for. That's why you spiked it. Right? I mean, I was calling spike it. Chango said not to spike it. All right? I mean, he has a little more game knowledge than me. I'll give him that. And I'm not a freaking coach, right? But they seem to agree with me. He's criticizing the coaches, so that's where any of us, couch coaches could say, do this, do that. But I mean, if you're going to go and spike the ball, that means what? You're gonna run it, right? You need time. You need extra time. You don't give that fucking time to Aaron freaking Rodgers with 2 timeouts, right? 2 timeouts. That's an eternity for that kind of quarterback. Fuck it, Romo could have done it, and Romo doesn't have a Super Bowl, so I mean, Aaron Rodgers is still Aaron freaking Rodgers, who gave you 31 points already. Don't give the ball back to him. Fucking what's up? Sorry. The issue to me is that I knew our defense wasn't stopping him, so you don't give the ball back. I mean, if it was at the spiking the ball and stopping the clock when you're not supposed to, give him passes where you can run freaking Zeke, and whatever other opportunity that you had to not give the ball back to Aaron freaking Rodgers, right? So that's the main issue that I have, right? Don't give the ball back to Aaron Rodgers, all right? And what else could I say that could matter in this point? I mean, it's going to work. I mean, life continues for us mortals. If you look at it like that, I mean, we'll have to see the haters. And a one and done sucks. I wanted a rematch. Every single one wanted, and everybody thought that we can win. But the thing is, the coaching there sucked. I mean, Romo wouldn't have done it any different. I mean, for those, number 9 lovers, I mean, I have my jersey on for Romo because I still have it. I like the quarterback, and when I decide to retire this jersey, it's to get a number 4. I like my quarterbacks, right? They are the franchise in that respect, and he's our future. So I'm loving the situation. I was, kind of interesting what Chango was saying, that don't ruin Dak's career like you did with Romo. Okay, that's pretty hard. Did the Cowboys actually ruin Tony Romo's career? Yes, they did. No offensive line for half of his career, right? So what? Injuries. He's my age, 35. 30 freaking 5, okay? You're talking about retirement with a quarterback that, doesn't want to retire, and he's playing balls out, and you got people like Max Kellerman saying he's going to fall off a cliff, right? And he's looking like he's still playing at 40 freaking 1, right? So that means even if Romo could play 6 more years and maybe get the rings that Brady half the rings that Brady has, even 1 freaking ring, right? He's he's considering, okay, retiring because of the injuries. He's considering having to go somewhere else because of injuries. So yes, I'll agree that the Cowboys fucked up Romo's career. I'll give him that much. Now, with everything that he done to strengthen the team and all and everything, I'm not necessarily saying they're going to screw up Dak's career, right? But if they mess up, they were just aggressive to tie the game. They were not as aggressive to win the game, okay? They came back. The defense fixed the issues. They came back. If they're going to improve the defense, then they're going to be another defense to be reckoned with, okay? Salary freaking cap fucks up everything, okay? And that might be an issue, but even then, I mean, if the team wants to play and wants to win the championship, the aggressiveness might not be the issue. They're not gonna try and flee ship because they think they can win somewhere else, unless you have some greedy motherfuckers. Well, I've been cussing the video. So, motherfuckers, if you have some greedy motherfuckers, right, then that might be an issue, right? That they just want more money. They're not in it for the team, okay? So, hopefully that's not the case. Romo, I'm hoping he is not greedy. He's not a MF, to be honest, because he has the right to leave if he wants to. I mean, we're already talking about the Cowboys screwed up his career, right? Going with the rookie and whatnot. So the point of the matter is Dak did what he needed to do to win. The defense did not. Plain and simple. And the coaches did not make up for the issues at the end of the game because it was too close of a game. They came back, they did what they needed to do. So the players fixed it, but the decision making messed it up. Right? Situational football messed it up. And we've seen that before. And I hate that Chango is right in that respect and bring it back up because it was the same issue as the 8-8 season. Situational football cost us the game. Onside kick when you were 28-20. All right? Onside kick. Yeah, they stopped them, but onside kick. Don't let them have the football. You tied the game, right? So they're maybe eager to get the ball back. Onside kick. It was a field goal, so probably, that was the right time to do it. Don't give the fucking ball back to him. All right? 35 seconds, you had to give the ball and you hope to stop him. But you could have fixed that with the situations we talked about spiking the ball. It's different scenarios. Coaches, you need to improve. You need to fix what could we have done better. You're the ones to blame in this particular situation because it could have gone better. And that's it. I mean, next year, let's having to wait for the draft again. I mean, it just sucks.